When a chapter in life comes to a close, it's natural to look back and reflect on the people who made that chapter, that time so special. And that's exactly what we're doing during our final week of Studio 5, celebrating those who made Studio 5 a space filled with light and love. It's part of a special series we're calling Blast from the Past. I don't know who's about to fill the seat next to me, and neither do you, but producers have set me up with a few clues to help us guess together. Okay, so here we go. Clue number 1, they were the original influencer before it was even a thing. Clue number 2, when they're not working, you'll find them on the pickleball court. That clue's throwing me off from what I thought. Rachel Ray once complimented me on something they taught me. Okay, no way. Whatever they recommend, you know you can trust it, and they were Studio 5's best girlfriend. No way is Holly Stone behind that screen, for real? For real? Oh my gosh. How are you, sister? Don't worry, my pockets are full of tissues. I'm so glad you brought them. I'm so glad to see you. You're really here?
I'm really here. I can't believe it's like in the flesh.
Sit down. I can't believe you're here.
I know, I'm so
The pickleball threw me. You're playing pickleball?
I'm playing pickleball.
Since
when? Things. About 5 years now.
But the Rachel Ray clue was a slam dunk, so should we orient? So you should know. Please. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you for being here. How are you here?
Oh my goodness, I know.
Okay, so Holly was first introduced to me because they needed to turn a 21-year-old small town girl into a TV personality. Wow. And they brought Holly in to dress me up and make me look the part.
Isn't that crazy?
And you put me in the most fabulous clothes, including, back to the Rachel Ray story, a corset. When those were the thing.
We did put you in a corset.
And I went to New York wearing my big fancy corset, and Rachel Ray called me out of a crowd and said, I love your corset. That's true. That happened because of this woman right here.
You're so sweet, Brooke. We pushed boundaries, didn't we? We made challenges, and you accepted it so wonderfully. And look at where you are today. I mean, wow. What a legacy. It's incredible.
Thank you. Well, it takes a very special woman to, in the realm of beauty, style, and fashion, you know, address women in such a personal way, and you walk away with a best feeling friend. That's amazing.
That's what Studio 5 was all about, right? We really were able to change women's lives, people's lives, through the content, and they could pick and choose whatever they wanted. And I believe it, Brooke, one person at a time. We gave them information that if they made just one small change, it could really enrich their life. And that's really what Studio 5 did.
And beauty for you, Holly, and in turn for us, when you took the role as our beauty contributor, our first beauty contributor, is an inside-out work. And we hear that, but you believe that and you practice that. And you set the runway for that conversation here on this show. And 19 years later, we're still doing it your way.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. It's true. Beauty is action. It's not about appearance. It's not about image. It's really about addressing the people that you're spending time with and showing them how much you care and how much you honor them by the way you feel and the way you present yourself. So beauty is action. That's just as simple as it is.
All right, let's not make this so selfish because our viewers will be just as excited to know what you're up to, what you have been up to since you left Studio 5.
Oh my goodness. So I now live in Arizona.
Yes,
I moved to Arizona.
That's why I can't believe you're here.
I know, which is why pickleball. So,
okay.
I have 2 amazing humans. I've raised 2 amazing children. So Jake and Avery, they were just tiny.
Babies.
Just tiny when I started the show. They're now grown. Avery just got married this year, so we welcomed Austin into the family, and it's just, Jeremy and I are just living the dream. I work a lot, Brooke. Like, I've really transformed into being that product enthusiast into jumping behind the scenes and actually creating products.
You're making them.
Kept me, I'm making them now. Yeah. I'm making skincare and dietary supplements and proteins and energy drinks and you name it. And I work with a team of scientists and chemists, and we create amazing products, and then I travel around the world and launch it. So let's just say life has gotten inherently more busy, if at all possible. But it's been wonderful. It's chaos, but I love it.
I'm asking all of our Blast from the Past guests this week. It's been so fun. Kind of a default question, but it's turned into a really sparky conversation. Do you have a favorite segment, Holly, as you look back over your time at Studio 5? Is there a topic or a conversation that stands out?
You know, Brooke, there are a couple that come to mind. I'll start with the one that was a little more edgy at the time.
Okay.
We were talking about bra fittings.
Ooh.
And finding the right bra to fit your body type.
Which was tricky to do on TV, because what do we show on KSL as we talk about bras?
I'm standing in the studio, and back then we were live. It was no chance for, we just did it right then, and there was no chance to edit your mistakes, right? So I remember there was one, you asked me, you said, well, what happens if you're not comfortable going and getting fitted for a bra? And I said, well, there's a method that you can use. You're gonna have to enlist a girlfriend. She's gonna have to stand behind you. And then I got to the point where I was gonna talk about her actually helping you. And I'm like, what do I say? I'm on KSL. What is the word? Do I use the do I say breast? Do I say, like, I had no idea. And so I said, well, you hold up the girls. And, and I'll never forget. I mean, I remember almost the color going out of my face and going, shoot, they're either gonna love me and invite me back, or that'll be my last episode ever. So
I remember a special episode where your mom was involved.
Yes,
right?
That was one of the most endearing. So we used to do fashion shows, and this was an outdoor fashion show. And I would go and I'd do all the shopping for the models, and they were all volunteer models, so everyday individuals. I'd shop for them, and we had one girl that got sick. And I had all her clothes ready, and I needed a model last minute. And my lovely mother, who has watched you and adored you, and of course was my biggest fan for years, said to me, Holly, I will help you. But here's the deal, Brooke. She was suffering from cancer at the time. And she was very ill and was not feeling well. And she interestingly was the right size to fill the shoes. So she came onto the set, and her little wiggle walk and her pride to be there, just so joyful. I mean, the grace, the elegance, the style, and the beauty as action really came learning at the knees of my mother.
I consider you, thank you for sharing that and bringing us those memories, and thank you for being here to honor this chapter. It means so much to me,
I wouldn't
Holly.
miss it, Brooke, honestly. To see you in person, I'm like, it's so funny, I know you, right? I've got a glimpse in your heart, but I'm like, I'm a little gobstruck. I'm like starstruck right now. It's been way too long.
So many great friendships formed here. Does Liz know you're here?
Liz knows
Okay,
I'm here.
good.
Yes,
I see a good girlfriend lunch in our future.
Yes, wouldn't that be
before
great?
You go home.
Yes.
We love you, Holly. Holly Stone, our first
so
beauty contributor on Studio 5. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Brooke.